All right, Gemini, I feel like you're watching somebody in amazement. You're just like, oh, I'm just so intrigued. Or somebody's watching you. What's going on with Gemini? Alright, something feels a little shaken. Shaken, not stirred. So y'all drinking a little bit more? Maybe you're going to meet somebody at a bar. You're just waiting them to like accept an offer from you. Or you're waiting on something to like go through. You're trying to balance out something that was unstable initially. Maybe you felt like someone was a bad choice, or you didn't really take the chance or give it an opportunity. You was kind of careless, either dealing with a job, a person, or just something that was kind of like, you know, I got it, yeah, cool. But maybe now there's something that's been taken from you, or that resource is kind of slipping. You're like, okay, wait, let me figure this out. Let me actually pay attention. Let me make sure I'm living my life more balanced. It's like, okay, you complained about this job, but you hated something, and then you lost the job, and then you're like, okay, I see the truth now, or I see, you know, how I could have done things better, or, you know, basically got a pop on the hand. It seems like your stability, though, something is going to balance out for you. It is. I feel like you didn't enjoy the ride because you wasn't learning the lesson initially. But I feel like something is now going to be able to kind of, you know, coast to where you're able to feed into your passions more. Make sure you're not getting through it, or you're not getting through. Maybe make sure you're not getting through to someone. Oh, okay. We'll go back to that in a second. But make sure you're not trying to go to someone with a lot of passion, but yet deception, because they're logical. They're going to see right through any type of fantasy, and they're going to cut you right off. Departure. They don't mind leaving. Okay? So make sure you're not going and like, you know, feeding somebody's ego and thinking that's going to get you what you want, because it's not. Okay. The person that you're not getting through to, it's like you don't have their phone number. Something is disconnected, or whatever the case may be. What's going on with this person? Alright. You feel like you guys can operate smoothly together? You want to be a part of their circle, their operation, or they want to be a part of yours. They feel like you have some type of creation, you have some type of hobby, and they can feel like they can celebrate you. They can help inspire you to keep going. They want to be a part of your circle. How come? I feel like you guys are going to work together. You guys are going to become lovers. You're going to realize that this person has some type of good luck, and or they just know how to kind of go with the flow and get out of some type of conflict. They can avoid it somehow, some way. They also may have some type of choice, either you or them. There's some type of past love, or, you know, maybe they have people from their past that pops up and they feel like this is a choice. They've been nurturing their own stability, and they've been nurturing trying to think with a clear mind. And so they're chasing fulfillment. They're chasing what feels good, not necessarily what people say. Alright, so if you have the courage to kind of invest in this, I feel like it would be some type of fun. I feel like it would be a good decision, but it's up to you. But I do think overall it would go well. Very well. Alright. What's going on with Gemini? And somebody tried to deceive you, trick you out of something, take something from you. It didn't work. It's not going to work. Okay? It's like somebody trying to edit a piece of paper or whatever, and they think, oh yeah, this looks good. But the company that they're sending it to, they run a system and they can tell when something's been edited and it just don't go through. Okay? There may be a new job out here, a new house, a new property, or just something that makes you feel really relaxed. It feels you like you can get out of some type of chaos. This is also going to give you some type of energy, some type of spunk to make a decision, and or to hold back from somebody that you know you shouldn't be talking to. Okay, if they've been indecisive about you and you've been in your head about it, this is when you're going to be like, okay, I'm moving on. It's just what it is. Somebody could have tried to create some type of deception, or they were lying to you about who they got pregnant, their child's other parent, whatever the case may be. Somebody could have been lying about a pregnancy in general. Yeah. So you kind of hold it back and you moving on. It was for your legacy. It was for your long term. Because I'm telling you, somebody was trying to lie to you. Somebody was trying to trick you into something. And so that way they could become the person that you thought that they were. And maybe this shakes up everything for you. Also, the person that you progress with, the person that's a part of your family, y'all may get pregnant early. And that may throw a little rock in the pond, so to speak. Yeah, somebody's going to end up having an earth child. And they're not going to be sure how they feel about it. Or they're not going to be sure, you know, if they should protect themselves or go for it. If this is not already happening. If this is not an earth sign child, this could be with an earth sign. But I feel like as long as you show your commitment to this and that you're prepared for this, I feel like you guys are going to prioritize. You're going to stabilize. This is sweet. Somebody gets nervous whenever y'all end up getting pregnant. They're like, oh, I don't know. And you're like, hold on, sit down. Let's talk about it. Y'all talk about it and y'all become excited. Y'all become excited about it. All right. What's going on for earth sign? Oh, see, I called you earth sign. Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? So there's something that you're wanting, that you're waiting for to come in. It hasn't fully came to you yet, but you're seeing it in a like childlike mentality. Like, okay, I'm just gonna be curious about it. I'm just gonna allow it to happen and flow. Yeah. Because you feel like you repeat patterns at the point that you try to force a situation, or you force something to come towards you quicker, whatever the case may be. And you're trying to be mature about it. And you want something that you can invest in that's going to give back to you long term. So it's like if you're looking for a job, it's like, okay, I really want a job. I do want to first start a new industry, but I also don't just want to pick any job. I want something that I know that's going to give back to me, or that's going to allow me to grow or change something, or whatever the case may be. Somebody also could want a child with you. Somebody, this is not somebody that wants a child with you. This is somebody that you've known since a child. This was a trauma bond relationship. Even if this was a friendship, an old ex from the past, but I feel like this is a friendship, like a same-sex friend. They feel like you abandoned them. You went on some type of a journey, and that's when you found a gift, and or you started to utilize your gifts. And then they feel like you were hiding something, or maybe whatever lies that they were hiding, they feel like they can't really hide because their face is clearly seen with the mask. Excuse me. Now they could be in their head, because the person that they were actually dealing with and or working with is popping up, and they want to see you as their mate. They were unable to change something for you, and now they're upset about it. Y'all could not live close together. There could be some type of a long road or a highway or something between y'all. They low-key want to pop up as a surprise visitor, and they feel like that would be a fulfillment, and they would want you to be a sweetheart towards them, but I don't feel like they can. They can't. You've already turned your back towards this. And you're like, this time wherever I live, or with this time whatever I do, it's literally only for me and my family. It's literally only for me and my kids. I'm not, like, I'm, you know, thank you, I'm sorry that you're going through this, or I'm sorry that you feel da-da-da-da, but no, you can't come to my house. Absolutely not. You only want peaceful relationships going forward. You disconnected for sure. Okay, so there also could be some type of sad news. Somebody could be wanting just to inform you of something that they feel like that they're holding on to, their suffering, or they're going through, or whatever the case may be. Your response to this news? You're like, okay, I understand. That sounds very sad. I can understand, you know, the depression. I hope you stabilize. I do see that, you know, this could be a temporary struggle, but, you know, I can understand why you feel the way that you do. Try to find a way out. Look for your own clarity. And you just gonna go, you know, let bygones be bygones and go in that way. It's like somebody coming to me into you like, yeah, I did sleep with your nigga, or yeah, I did fuck your bitch, or I was planning to, da 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 da, and you know, we end up getting pregnant, and I lost the baby or whatever, and I'm still holding on to that grief. And you're like, yeah, I can understand a miscarriage is very sad. I can understand why you're triggered, you know, and I hope you find your way out. But we can't rekindle this. Like, it just is what it is. It's giving that kind of scenario. All right, what's going on for Gemini? No access. I'm telling you, you're denying it. It's like, I have gratitude. I'm giving thanks, but no thanks. You know, and if you're on this internet, or you're reaching out via internet, like, you know, that's all it's going to be. But there also could be an internet thug around here that's trying to bully you somehow, some way. You could be finding money in your home, in your car, somebody that you stashed in or forgot. You was going to leave something alone, but then you decided, like, nah, I'm going to say something. I'm going to do something about it. All right, don't shoot the messenger when it comes to a situation. Let it go. All right, again, no access. Somebody's going to cut you off. You're going to cut them off. Somebody has been thrown out of the house and or evicted. Whether it was you went through this, or someone else is going through it now. You have some type of idea for a reason. You need to go for it. Even if you have to learn, you have to start over, you're going to school, or whatever the case may be, you need to start over, okay? You may be, look, just getting started. You may can't believe something, or you can't believe somebody was able to recover so fast, or they have some type of platform. It just is what it is, okay? Focus on yourself. Fast, sis. Somebody's suspect when it comes to their sex life. Practice run. Okay. This is also giving, if y'all don't get pregnant initially, it's going to be a pregnancy scare, and you'll actually get pregnant in the wintertime. Also, somebody's going to say, yeah, I don't really want no fast sex. To me, that's not satisfying, and y'all going to have a really long night. Okay? You're going to do the opposite. Y'all going to have a long night. Somebody's plan didn't work out. Don't worry about it.